The Blind Men and the Elephant. Not long ago, 5 blind men were chatting with each other during a slow business day. Each of them complained that they had no idea what an elephant really looked like. Suddenly, they heard that an elephant was passing by, and the 5 of them pooled their money to give to the person who was in charge of the elephant, asking him to stop so they could all take a look. Each man touched a different part of the elephant. One touched the trunk, one touched the tusks, one touched the ears, one touched the legs, and one touched the tail. Afterward, they sat down and began to discuss what they had felt. The man who touched the trunk said, "I thought the elephant would be something else, but it's long and flexible, like a snake." The man who touched the tusks disagreed, saying, "No, it's hard and stiff, like a wooden beam." The man who touched the ears said, "You're all wrong, it's broad and flat, like a big fan." The man who touched the legs argued, "What are you talking about? It's solid and towering, like a pillar." Finally, the man who touched the tail said, "You're all mistaken. It's rough and bristly, like an old broom." Each of the 5 men believed their own description was the right one, and none of them was willing to give in. This led to an argument, and soon they were fighting, injuring each other in the process. The story of the 5 blind men and the elephant teaches us an important lesson about perception and understanding in life. Each man touched only one part of the elephant and assumed that was the whole elephant, but in reality, they were all wrong. Similarly, when we look at life from a narrow perspective, we can easily make mistakes and misunderstand things. This happens when we fail to see the bigger picture and judge based on our limited perceptions. This is especially true in our spiritual lives. When we live in sin, sin blinds us. We lose the ability to distinguish what is right from what is wrong, what is sinful from what is holy. We judge based on our limited desires, emotions, and understanding. If we live in spiritual blindness, we cannot help others see the truth, nor can we guide them along the right path. To truly see, we need God's light to open our eyes and help us recognize what is right and true, so that we can live in that truth and lead others on the path of life. Please subscribe to the channel to listen to more great stories and meaningful lessons that change our perspective and hearts, helping us to live better, more meaningful, and blessed lives.